Sergeant Eliza Monroe had worn the badge for 11 years, a dedicated police officer in a small American town near the border of Nevada. She was known for her calm under pressure, her firm but fair style, and her unmatched ability to defuse dangerous situations without firing a single shot. On a cool Thursday night in September, Eliza began her shift just like any other. A quiet night, she thought, but fate had other plans. Around 10:13 p.m., a call came through dispatch. Greater than animal disturbance reported on Crosswind Street, possibly a large stray dog attacking people. No confirmed injuries yet. Respond immediately. Eliza acknowledged the call and headed out. Act 2. The first encounter Crosswind Street was quiet. No people in sight. Streetlights flickered like something was wrong with the air itself. As Eliza stepped out of her patrol car, she heard it, a low growl echoing from an alley nearby. Her flashlight scanned the alley walls, the cracked concrete, the rusted garbage bins, and then she saw it. A dog. But not just any dog, Dot. It was massive, with matted fur, glowing eyes, and an aura of something unnatural. Its breathing was heavy, not like a pet lost on the street, more like a predator hunting, Dot, she called out, greater than easy. Buddy, I'm not here to hurt you. The dog didn't run, Dot. It didn't bark, Dot, it charged. Act 3. The attack. Eliza barely had time to react. She fell backward, hard onto the pavement, her flashlight clattering beside her. The dog was on her, pinning her down with force no normal animal should have. She screamed for help, struggling to reach her radio. The dog snarled, jaws snapping inches from her face, its weight crushing her lungs. She grabbed its collar, but there wasn't one. No tags, no chip, just a torn piece of black leather around its neck. For a moment, it stared at her. And in that moment, Eliza swore the dog understood her. Act 4. The struggle. She punched, kicked, grabbed its snout. But the dog didn't flinch. Her body screamed in pain, but her training kept her mind clear. Then, sirens. Backup had arrived. The dog turned its head toward the sound, and in an instant, it vanished. No footsteps, no blood, just gone. The backup officers found Eliza on the ground, bruised, shaken, but alive. Act 5. The aftermath at the hospital. Doctors confirmed torn ligaments in her shoulder and several cracked ribs. But what disturbed Eliza most was the dog's eyes. They were human. Back at the station, she filed her report. But when she searched for similar cases, something terrifying surfaced. A similar dog reported in 1998, again in 2009, and once more in 2015. Always the same description. Always vanishes before anyone else can see it. The victims, always female officers. Always alone. Eliza couldn't sleep. That stare haunted her. So she dug deeper. Act 6. The truth. Old police records. She found something chilling. In 1984, a canine officer named Ranger was wrongly euthanized after biting his handler during a raid. The reports hinted that the handler had been abusive, but the department covered it up. They say the dog died angry. They say he never forgave the badge. The sightings, all near towns where Ranger had served. Eliza was the latest. And maybe not the last. Act 7. The ending, or the beginning. Months passed. Eliza recovered. But every time she walks alone on night patrol, she feels it again. A low growl, a presence, watching, waiting. She now carries a second weapon, not for humans, but for him. Not to kill him, but to end his pain. Because sometimes the ones who attack were first betrayed. Greater than closing voice, soft and haunting. Was it just a dog? Or something more? Some stories don't end. They return. This was Humanlogue, where real stories live. If you felt something tonight, share this story. And remember, not all ghosts walk onto legs.